We've heard it said that life is a ball, like circles being drawn in a master plan that complete life's chapters, like a wheel that keeps on turning. For Paing Hechanova, life has been a ball and more, and his life's wheel still keeps on turning, from his sports passions to his love of family, his professional career, but most especially his love for others, shown even more through the civic organization he holds dear, the Rotary. Join us today as we see through the eyes of a man through his new coffee table book on his life's journey and on the Rotary organization. A man who firmly believes that genuine love for all we meet and all we do is what matters most, and that truly, love for others is what Rotary is. Paing was born on July 8, 1928 in Haro, Iloilo, to Dr. Manuel Villalobos Hechanova and Montserrat Ledesma Gamboa, the third among 9 children. Paing grew up during the turning point of Philippine history, shaping and molding his career and aspirations. His passion for basketball began when he was 10 years old, playing all the way through high school in Colegio de San Agustin and graduating a salutatorian. Because of his merits, he was offered a half scholarship at the University of Santo Tomas, where he took up architecture. He also became part of the university varsity basketball team, the UST Glowing Goldies, where he began to make his mark as master of defensive basketball, owing his training from his coach and mentor, Hermenegildo Her Silva, Sitius Altos Fortius, and faster, higher, and stronger indeed did Paing's basketball career fly. With dogged determination, he was able to ace both his studies and basketball throughout college. This opened doors for Paing to participate in bigger basketball playing fields. Among the most notable, he became co-captain of the Philippine national team at the Finland Summer Olympics 1952 and made history with the Eco Painters team and the Mika League in 1953 to 1955 by winning 7 national championships in a row and running up a 40-game winning streak. While acing basketball, Paing made sure his architecture practice never took a back seat. He worked practicum for 2 years in the office of architect Mel Calderon in Escolta and practiced basketball at night. He passed the board, and shortly after, Paing partnered with his classmate Humberto Lamuglia to form Hechanova and Lamuglia Architects, paving the way for quality designed homes and buildings within San Lorenzo Village, Bel Air Village, Magallanes Village, and Forbes Park, to name a few projects. After 24 years as an architect, Paing joined Concepcion Industries as he served under various departments from distribution to credit and collection, treasury advertising, and finance. Paing made several milestones for the company. In 1988, he was asked to be chairman of the board of RFM Corporation after serving as board member since 1971. The company entered into its first golden years from 1986 to 1994, largely because of Paing's sound decision-making and accomplishments. Among them was the ice cream venture of RFM that gave birth to Selecta. Indeed, Paing made a mark in the business world, and in spite of his success, he always kept what mattered most, keeping his marriage and his family. Paing was introduced to Meli Concepcion, the only daughter of Jose Concepcion Sr., by a common friend in the early 1950s. She was then a Slim's fashion model and social figure. From then on, the two knew they were the one for each other, and so did many of their friends. 11 months after their wedding came the birth of their firstborn, Rena Elizabeth, on November 12, 1955. 3 years later came their son Rafael Jr., whom they nicknamed Rafi. Next came Raiza, their second daughter,
was made for me and you.
And the youngest of the four, Rihanna. Fast forward to this day, all four of the Hechanova children have carved their own careers and raised their own families. Everything they value in life and whatever success they enjoy, they owe to their parents who have raised them with good values and giving importance to time spent together and strengthening their character.
Think of your fellow man, lend him a helping hand, put a little love in your heart.
During the 70s and the 80s, Paing also began to get involved in different sports and civic organizations. He joined the local Rotary Club of Makati and later became club president at the age of 44, only after 5 years of being inducted as member. He also became president of the Manila Golf and Country Club and the Manila Polo Club, board member, and then eventually president of the Forbes Park Association, and head of various trade and business associations. Meanwhile, in 1975, basketball also came back to Paing's life as he organized with 7 others the Philippine Basketball Association, or PBA, the first professional basketball league in Asia, and also headed MICA, the country's premier amateur basketball league. But no matter how busy things got with his sports and career endeavors, it was clear that Paing had newfound passion which he would continue to nurture, his love for others through the Rotary.
What the world needs now is love, sweet love.
As Paing kicked off his term as District Governor for RI District 3820 in Rotary year 1979 to 1980, it began an era of his renewed dedication to serve and help others. Truly, Paing was faithful to the credo of Rotary, service above self. His Rotarian journey from being member, club president, district governor, and varying capacities as RI director are chronicled in this new book, with colorful memoirs, excerpts from speeches, details of memorable local and international projects, and other significant chapters of Rotary where Paing has been gratefully part of. Lastly, the book offers a peek into Paing's own life story with a brief biography, and at the same time also gives readers the history of the Rotary organization itself.
Footprints in the sand, he held me in his hand.
The book's editor, past president of RC Cubao West, Melandro T. Velasco, has been inspired by Paing since they first met in 2011. And putting the second edition together with his daughter Raiza, who single-handedly did the first book in 2008, is a dream come true. To remind all Rotarians of the true essence of Rotary, and that is loving others. To quote the editor himself, Thank you, PRID Paing, for setting an example we all can strive to emulate. Thank you for your ceaseless dedication to our nation and to those men and women you have faithfully served in your life.
And when you feel afraid, love one another.
Even with his numerous accomplishments in his personal career and as a Rotarian, Paing always says that he hasn't achieved much. At the end of the day, Mr. Rotary indeed still stays grounded even after all he has been doing for others. He also remembers to seize the day with those he loves most, no matter what, celebrating birthdays, anniversaries, and special occasions with his family and loved ones near with as much gusto and joy as he could muster. For Paing, no moment must be spent in vain. Every second counts, and every second must be spent in love. As we mark another milestone through this book with you, PRID Paing, may we continue to be inspired, to be compassionate, and simply love all we meet. And as Rotarians, truly serve others with pure love in our hearts.
Shine on the song, set us free. Love is the answer. Love is